Thank you, Jason David Frey.
And Mr. Saban.
That's Tom.
And that's Kris.
What can we thank Power Rangers for?
We're going to talk about it, so stay tuned.
It's PRNT time.
What's up, guys? This is Remington Kais from the Nerd Talk Podcast, and you're watching PRNT. Yeah, baby!
Welcome, Rangers,
To this episode of
PRNT,
your source for all things
Power Rangers.
On this episode, we're going to stay in the holiday spirit and talk about things we want to thank Power Rangers for.
Also in this episode, we are going to find out the results for the pumpkin carving contest. On Halloween, we did a 5-minute pumpkin carving, and you, the fans, got to vote the winner. Today, we see who gets punished.
First, though, let's stay with the topic at hand and talk about things we want to thank Power Rangers for.
The first thing we want to thank Power Rangers for is all of the life lessons that they have taught us throughout the years of Power Rangers history.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Guys, haven't you already covered that topic? And the answer is yes. Yes, we have.
That's right. Early on in this season, we did an episode called Life Lessons, where we talked about the life lessons that Power Rangers has taught us. And if you have not checked it out yet, click in this area. We should have something there for you to click so you can see that episode. Right over here. And moving on.
We feel that the lessons that are learned and talked about in the Power Rangers series are important enough, though, because without them and the stories behind the episodes, it would just be a bunch of people fighting in brightly colored costumes.
So we want to thank you for teaching us lessons like always fight for what you believe in.
Never give up.
Choose your friends wisely.
You can control your own destiny.
Hate can be a vicious cycle.
And sometimes saying sorry can be the most powerful thing of all.
And countless other examples are a huge underlying factor in the continued success of the show.
So we thank you, Power Rangers, for teaching us these lessons and many others.
Our next thank you was inspired by an article we found while browsing the internet. And it deals with the effect Power Rangers has on women and girls alike.
The article by Kris it talks about how today's villains and heroes, the females are scantily clad, wearing less and less all the time, but it talks about how Power Rangers allows young girls to have a positive superhero franchise to turn to.
The more we read the article, the more we agreed with what Kris was saying. In the Power Rangers universe, the women aren't sexualized like some of the female heroes and villains that we see today in movies and TV. In Power Rangers, the women are modestly dressed, which we, as future fathers, greatly appreciate.
Also, Power Rangers does a great job empowering the female population. In the Power Rangers universe, the female Rangers are just as important as the male Rangers. There's no male superiority complex and anywhere in any of the series, and we really love that about the universe.
There's even been at least 2 teams that I can think of right offhand that have had female leaders, and that, of course, is Time Force and the Alien Rangers.
Yep.
Finally, Kris mentions that by giving the female characters a wide variety of personalities and ethnic backgrounds, the Power Rangers universe tells us that it takes all kinds of people to make the world go round.
That's right, you can be sporty like Tori, smart like Kendall, or even into fashion like him.
You could be Caucasian, Asian, African American, Middle Eastern, or from anywhere else in the world, and you could still make a difference. I wanted to take a moment and give a quick shout out to my twin nieces that were just born on Halloween. Their names are Cora and Riley, and I hope you girls, maybe we'll watch this one day because you like your Uncle Kris. But I also hope that you will get into and love Power Rangers just like your Uncle Kris, and you'll be able to look up to the many positive female role models that Power Rangers has to offer.
So thank you, Power Rangers, for empowering our young females.
If you would like to read Kris's full article, the link is in the description below. Please go check it out and let Kris know that PRNT sent you there.
Finally, we want to extend a PRNT thank you to all the actors and actresses of Power Rangers that keep that fan base alive.
Of course, we are talking about those that go to cons, that take time out of their busy schedules to talk to us Power Ranger fans, and to help us all feel like kids on Christmas morning when we get the chance to finally meet them.
Those actors and actresses like
Andrew Gray,
Steve Cardenas,
Serena Vincent,
Austin St. John,
Catherine Sutherland,
Jason Fong,
David Yost,
Amy Jo Johnson,
and of course, Jason David Frank.
Yay!
I love you, JDF.
They love the fans. They embrace their Power Ranger heritage, and they make us proud to be Ranger fans as well.
So thank you, actors and actresses of Power Rangers, for being you.
Before we sign off, we want to say that this is episode 10 in part 2 of season 1 of PRNT. So that means it is time for another 2-week break as we prepare the next 10 episodes.
But don't despair. We call it a break even though we're not really taking a break. We're still hard at work on our social media. We're working hard to make sure we have good content for you, the fans. We're working to improve the show by taking some of your comments and feedback and applying them to the show. So that is what this two-week break is all about.
Okay, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The winner of the PRNT Pumpkin Carving Contest was not me. It was Kris.
Thank you so much, fans. I'm glad that you liked my 5-minute pumpkin, but really this moment isn't about me winning. It's mostly about Tom losing.
You got lucky.
So, as punishment, and keeping in the spirit of Thanksgiving, Tom, for Thanksgiving I like pie.
Me too.
So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, you will get a whipped cream pie in the face.
Yay.
Are you ready for this?
No.
Are you ready now?
Still no. It's going to be cold and smushy and...
Is it good at least?
Yeah, at least tastes
All right.
good.
So, do you want to put this in your own face, or do you want me to put it in your face?
I think it would be more fair, the punishment, if you got to do it.
All right. Yay. Feel free to count down with me. Are you ready?
No.
Too bad. 3, 2, 1.
Wow. Woo!
Is it cold?
That is cold. That is really cold. I can taste it though. So that's good.
You know, we did just get finished talking about how Power Rangers is all about teamwork and sticking together. So,
We did.
in true Ranger fashion, did I get it in your eyes? Your eyes are bloodshot.
How do I look?
You look white.
Okay.
In true
Don't
Power
do
Ranger
that.
fashion, I will stand by my teammate's side and also take a pie to the face.
That was pretty forceful, so you're going to want to take your glasses off.
Really?
Yeah, I don't,
Okay.
I don't want to break them. Amber would kill me.
All right.
Alright. You want to taste yours?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's just do
It's
this.
up my nose. Are you ready?
No.
Alright, fans, you have to count down with me now. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
commenting, and subscribing. If you go here, you can like us on Facebook.
If you go here, you can follow us on Twitter.
And if you go here, you can follow us on Instagram.
And remember, as we sign off, our hope is that the power will always protect you.
Let's power down. Alright. So, you got me good.
I did.
Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this section of Season 1. If you have any ideas for episodes you would like to see in the future, or anything weird and wacky you'd like to see me and Tom do, please put them in the comments below.
Again, during our 2-week break, keep up on social media. We'll definitely keep up and keep posting. Actually, the Wednesday after this episode, you'll see a little behind the scenes bonus episode of PRNT.
Yep, so make sure you tune in for that.
Hey, you got a little bit.
Thank you. So yeah, just keep up with us as we continue to grow. Keep that subscriber count going up. We're almost to our 100 subscriber
goal, yeah.
mark. And again, once we hit that mark, we're going to do an awesome giveaway. So yeah, keep that going.
We'll see you next time.